Silence, the secret to your biggest dreams. Silence holds the key to unlocking your wildest dreams. It's like a magic door that leads to a life beyond your imagination. Right now, at this very moment, you have the power to change your entire life. All you need to do is step into the quiet space inside of you. Imagine this. Every day, we wake up to a world filled with sounds. Cars honking, music playing, and people chatting. It can be exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming, like trying to listen to your favorite song while someone is blasting a different tune next to you. In all that noise, we often forget how to listen to ourselves. We forget about our dreams and the things that make us unique. Have you ever noticed how sometimes, when things are too loud, you just want to cover your ears and escape? That's your mind trying to tell you that it needs a break. When we're lost in all this noise, we forget who we really are and all the amazing things we can do. When you embrace silence, something truly magical happens. You tap into a well of creativity, wisdom, and power that's always been there, just waiting for you to discover it. It's like turning down the volume on a radio and suddenly hearing a beautiful song that was quietly playing in the background. In silence, you start to hear your inner voice. Not the one that says mean things or doubts you, but the wise, loving voice that knows how special you are. This voice has been trying to guide you your whole life, but it often gets drowned out by the chaos around you and your busy thoughts. Think about how you feel when you're out in nature, surrounded by tall trees and chirping birds. When the world is quiet, you might hear the gentle rustle of leaves or the soft sound of water flowing in a nearby stream. In those moments, you feel calm, peaceful, and more connected to everything around you. You start to notice the beauty of the world, like the colors of the flowers or the shapes of the clouds. This is what silence can do for you. As you practice being silent, you'll notice some exciting changes within you. Your mind becomes clearer, like a calm lake that reflects the sky perfectly. You start to see solutions to problems that once seemed impossible. Imagine you're stuck on a difficult math problem, and suddenly, the answer comes to you as if it's floating in the air. Ideas and inspiration flow to you effortlessly. You feel a sense of peace and happiness that doesn't depend on what's happening outside, but comes from inside your heart. Have you ever tried to solve a puzzle? Sometimes when you're stuck, taking a break and stepping away can help. After a few moments of silence, you might come back and see the pieces differently. You suddenly realize where that one missing piece goes, and it all clicks into place. That's the power of silence in action. And here's the really amazing part. The changes don't just happen inside you. As you learn to be more silent and still, the world around you starts to change too. Opportunities pop up out of nowhere, like finding a $20 bill in your jacket pocket. The right people come into your life just when you need them, like your best friend showing up at the perfect moment. When you're in this space of silence, you might find that you start attracting positive experiences. Imagine playing a game where every time you complete a level, a new treasure chest appears, filled with all the cool things you love. That's what happens in life when you're open to the magic of silence. Things that used to bother you suddenly don't matter as much. You find yourself in a state of flow, like a river that moves smoothly and effortlessly. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's backed by science. Research shows that when you quiet your mind through practices like meditation or mindfulness, you can actually change how your brain works. You create new pathways in your brain that help you think positively, be creative, and bounce back from challenges. It's like having a superpower that helps you handle life better. When you're stressed and overwhelmed, it's like your mind is stuck on a radio station playing nothing but static. But when you learn to be silent, you become like a clear radio channel, tuning into a much higher frequency where you can receive all the good things life has to offer. Imagine you're trying to listen to your favorite music but the radio is full of noise. When you finally find the right station, the music plays beautifully. This process of finding silence can start anywhere. Maybe it's in your room, sitting quietly with your favorite stuffed animal, or perhaps it's taking a walk in the park where you can listen to the sounds of nature. You can even find moments of silence while riding your bike, feeling the wind against your face as you glide through the air. The best part is, you don't have to do anything special to make this happen. You don't need to struggle or force change. All you have to do is relax and let your mind and body find their natural rhythm. Silence is the gateway to a state of being where everything can flow effortlessly. Now, some of you might be thinking, this sounds nice, but my life is chaotic. I don't have time to sit in silence. And that's okay. We all have busy lives filled with homework, chores, and activities. But here's the good news. You don't need a lot of time to start this process. Even a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Start small. Set aside just 5 minutes each morning to sit in silence before you begin your day. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and simply observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. If your mind starts wandering, gently bring it back to your breath, like a butterfly landing back on a flower. That's it. No fancy techniques or complicated rituals are required. As you make this a daily habit, you'll find it becomes easier to access that quiet space inside you, even when the world around you is loud and busy. You'll learn to pause and take a deep breath before reacting to stressful situations, like when you're about to take a big test or give a presentation in front of the class. You'll make decisions from a place of clarity instead of confusion. Over time, you might want to extend your silent time, maybe to 15 minutes or even an hour. But remember, it's not about how long you sit in silence. It's about the quality of your focus. 5 minutes of true presence is far more powerful than an hour of distracted thinking. Let's imagine you're preparing for a big game, whether it's soccer, basketball, or even a school performance. Instead of focusing on the noise of the crowd or the pressure to win, you take a few moments to breathe and find your center. In that silence, you remind yourself of all the hard work you've put in, the practices, and the skills you've developed. When you step onto the field or stage, you feel confident and ready, knowing that you've already succeeded by giving your best effort. Now, let's talk about what happens when you consistently practice accessing this silent space within you. You start to experience something called coherence. It's a state where your thoughts, feelings, and body are all working together in harmony. This is when the real magic starts to happen. In this state of coherence, you become a magnet for positive experiences and opportunities. It's like when you're playing a video game and suddenly find a hidden treasure. You might call it coincidence or luck, but it's really the result of you tuning into a higher frequency of positivity. You'll notice cool coincidences happening more often. Maybe you think of a friend you haven't seen in a while, and they call you out of the blue. Or you have a great idea for a school project, and then you meet someone who has exactly the materials you need to make it happen. These aren't random occurrences. They're signs that you're connecting with all the possibilities life has to offer. As you continue to practice being silent, you'll find yourself letting go of old beliefs and behaviors that used to hold you back. Things that used to bother you emotionally will lose their power. You'll stop feeling like a victim of your circumstances and start recognizing that you're the creator of your own reality. Imagine a superhero realizing they have the power to change their story. Your relationships with others will improve too. You'll bring more presence and kindness to your interactions. You'll communicate more clearly and listen more deeply, like a detective paying close attention to clues. People will be drawn to your calm and centered energy, like a moth to a light. You'll find yourself surrounded by positive, supportive friends who uplift and inspire you. Picture this. You're at school, and a classmate is feeling sad because they didn't do well on a test. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or unsure about how to help, you take a moment of silence. You listen to your inner voice that tells you to reach out and offer your support. You say something kind, and it brightens their day. That's the power of being present and open to others. Your health may also improve as you learn to relax. Stress is a big reason for many illnesses, and by finding your inner silence, you're giving your body a chance to rest and heal. You might notice that old aches and pains start to go away, or that you have more energy to play outside or join in on fun activities. Think of it like this. When you're anxious or stressed about an upcoming event, your body tenses up. But when you take a moment to breathe and relax, it's like giving your muscles a cozy blanket. Your heart beats slower, and you can think clearly. Your body responds by feeling stronger and healthier. As you continue on this journey, you might even want to invite others to join you. Maybe you'll create a little group with your friends where you share tips on how to practice silence and mindfulness together. You could even turn it into a fun challenge. Who can find the most creative ways to enjoy silence? Remember, every big journey starts with small steps. Don't worry if it feels hard at first. Just keep coming back to that quiet space inside you, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, you'll find it easier to connect with that part of you, and it will become a natural part of your life. As you embrace this journey of silence, you'll find that you can create a life full of amazing experiences. You'll have the power to build meaningful relationships, solve problems, and discover new talents. The world will start to feel more like a playground, filled with possibilities, rather than a difficult maze to navigate. Your adventure starts now. Take a deep breath and make a commitment to embrace silence as a part of your daily routine. It's a simple choice that can lead to incredible changes in your life. In this quiet space, you'll find the strength to pursue your dreams, create beautiful memories, and live a life that feels exciting and meaningful. So go ahead, start your journey today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the magic of silence reveal the wonders that are waiting just for you. You are not just a dreamer. You are a creator of your own incredible story. As you embark on this new adventure, always remember that silence is not just an absence of sound. It's a presence of something much deeper. It's where your imagination takes flight, your creativity flourishes, and your true self shines. So let the journey begin and watch as the world unfolds its magic around you. Silence, the secret to your biggest dreams. Silence is a powerful tool for unlocking your dreams and finding your true self. In a world filled with noise, it's easy to forget who you are and what makes you unique. Embracing silence allows you to tap into your creativity and hear your inner voice, helping you feel more connected to the world around you. By practicing silence, you can clear your mind, solve problems, and attract positive experiences. It's a simple yet effective way to change your life for the better. Even a few minutes of quiet time each day can lead to clarity and peace, allowing you to make better decisions and improve your well-being. As you cultivate this practice, you'll find your relationships deepen, your health improves, and your ability to navigate challenges increases. You can even invite friends to join you on this journey, creating a supportive community around mindfulness and silence. Ultimately, embracing silence helps you realize your potential, make meaningful connections, and live a fulfilling life. It's a path to discovering the magic within you and creating your own incredible story.